walking. Eklund, let me ask you about this text message. To me, it's a little bizarre, but it's from police to the homeowner saying, hey, we got an ex-cop in the neighborhood. You know, when you get an alert, just give him a call.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. It's like deputizing an overseer. It seems that, as you can see, it seems like they're selective in who they chase after. It was a few people went into the home to look around, but only, it was only Ahmaud that was chased by not one but two vehicles. Now, at one point, did they call 911 to see what's happening? What did they expect to happen? What did they say? Do we have any handcuffs to show that, hey, if apprehended, he was going to make it to the police station? Do we have anything to show that he was going to do anything other than murder this man? We don't. And that text message just solidifies that for me.
Here's what Emma's writing. Why are the police referring to this someone who is retired from the force and is no longer active law enforcement? I'd be curious to see the texts or hear what was said on the calls between the police and Greg McMichael. No wonder the police didn't arrest the McMichaels straight away. They endorsed McMichael Sr.'s involvement. And why did his son take it upon himself to get involved? Yes, Ahmaud was on the property, but it seems like he's just looking around curious. Michelle, who is this going to help more? This text message that seems to indicate that somehow police wanted McMichaels kind of involved here.
I mean, in the court of public opinion and in my eyes, it shouldn't help him. But what I'm worried about is how a potential jury in that county will look at this evidence, and that they might view this as something, or a defense attorney might argue that this is something that shows that his intent was to try to make a citizen's arrest. But I think under Georgia law, what he did and how he acted and what we know from the facts so far, that just doesn't fit with the law and the facts.
Roxanne writes tonight, why would police give out the name and number of a neighbor, retired law enforcement or not, of the property on December 20th, 2019. They needed to do their job, not push it off on someone else. That's what I find so bizarre in this, Lawrence. But Lawrence, what happens with this fact at trial? I'm having a hard time figuring out how it's going to play, if it's going to play inside the courtroom.
So, I mean, I actually, as a defense lawyer, when I saw that text, I love Benjamin Crump, and I saw him on TV yesterday, but I disagreed because I think this actually does help the defense. It may not clear them with the ultimate charge, but it does help. What they're intending to do was they weren't just looking just for Mr. Arbery that day. They've been asked to keep an eye on that property and watching whoever may go in there. And it makes it look like they weren't just hunting down somebody. They were trying to maybe make a citizen's arrest. I think it helps them.
But Lawrence, what did they treat it different? Would they treat that person different?
Yeah,
but I'm not saying it clears them from the case. I'm just saying I think it's a helpful fact for them. They weren't just out there hunting down one person.
But here's the thing: since December 2019, they knew of this text message, and since December 2019, there were many people who went into that home, many different shades, and the only shade that is dead now, that is murdered, is Ahmaud. That was intentional. That made the film a snuff film. The text message confirms that. It attests to that. He was given the license to kill this black man, and we can see that.
Well, let me ask you about that, though, Eklund. Given the license, I think that's what Lawrence, and I don't want to make your argument for you, Lawrence, and you're basically pointing out what you think will happen in court. You're not saying it's true, but if given a license, and even you were saying that, Eklund, so these defendants at trial are going to say, listen, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the police wanted Mr. McMichael to get involved and do something. So what is Mr. McMichael supposed to think? I mean,
but did the police hand him a gun?
He's got the blessings of the police.
Exactly. Did the text message say, hey, you know what? I need you to use lethal force and knock them down. And I want you to use lethal force and gun this man down in the middle of the street. That's what we need.
Yeah, I
to
think
do.
I think everyone's overthinking this. I mean, I'm
No,
not saying
it's not overthinking.
No, listen.
What did they
No,
expect to
no,
do? What did
no,
they
no
expect to
no one's
happen?
saying this clear. No one's saying this clears them. No one says this is a defense.
No,
It's just
but-
a helpful text.
No, it
more than
just helps with
harmful.
intent. It just helps with intent and the premeditation of it. The premeditation of it is since December 2019. I need to know how many people have been in that home since December 2019 when he was given this deputy position that nobody knows about until now. And how many of them are dead? Oh, only one. How many of them fit Ahmad's description? I've only seen one. So, I mean, it sounds like it would help for intent that he intended on this particular victim.
Well, Eklund, but the question I
Imagine-
think becomes is factually, what did the McMichaels know about all the other people that were in the house? Did they know about that, or I mean, I don't know what they knew
It
right
seems
now.
like they're
Only-
individuals that were serving
That
the
were in the
property
house.
were well aware.
Yes,
they were around.
Yeah, they were around. They knew it. There's video. He knew it.
All right, we're going to have to
They-
leave it there tonight. Imagine this is just one small piece of evidence, one little text message, and there's that much argument and potential impact that's going to have on this case. Great job on my think tank. Lawrence, Michelle, Eklund, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Folks, we do it every night, 8 to 11. We are live. Have a great night. And from a distance, don't forget to hug the kids.